Okay, you're live. We have no viewers yet.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. She's Steph, I'm G. Oh, I don't even have a microphone on. You don't check these things. Why don't you check these things?
You got one viewer.
Hello? Welcome.
Jessica Carr.
Hey, Jessica, how you doing?
Hi, ladies.
When that thing hit your microphone, it works after you can put it back on. How do you take this off and change it the other way? Oh,
Just pull. Just pull. She's always trying to be so gentle.
Oh, I didn't realize. There we go. Do we have anybody else?
You're up to no 6. Karen Carson is here.
Hi, Karen. How you doing?
Maureen Rosier is here.
Hi, Maureen. I forgot what I was going to say. That quickly, too.
Somebody with a Russian name that I don't even know.
Starts with a K?
No, Hata. I think it's an N in Russian. BR.
Welcome. Tell us where you're from in the comments below, because I can't hear you talk. Oh. We should get a translator.
Carol is here. Walling is beautiful.
Oh.
We're up to 10 people.
Is it time?
Then another 30, 40 seconds.
We'll get
Shirley's here.
Shirley, how you doing? How's Katie?
She says hi.
Katie says hi, yes. We miss
Karen
both of
Hart's
you.
here.
Hi, Karen. So we're going to get started in a second, and we're just waiting for people to show up if they're going to show up. And
And if they're not, they can watch later.
that's right. You can always
I would
watch
say
later.
You can start about now.
Okay. We're going to be doing a demonstration. I'm G with the Steph and G show and Notions You Need. And Stephanie, who is sitting in the corner over there. There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
They put baby in the corner.
Yeah.
That's me.
She's here. She's from Farrell's Country Stitchin'. I forgot what I was saying. And together we are the Steph and G show. So we're doing a demonstration on fast fold, and last week we did one for binding only. So that would be for people to cut their 2.5 inch binding, their bindings 2.5 inches or 2 1/4 inches. We have a dual tool for that'll automatically fold.
I love
Empress,
that. A dual tool.
We've got a new name, a dual tool. So today we're going to be working with one that's for bias strips only, okay? And we give you 2 different sizes on our little fast fold. And I'm backwards and I'm upside down and inside out. So this is what the tool looks like. And we have...
Hold it vertically.
Like this?
Yeah.
Can you see it good?
Well, if you raise it back up to where you started, yes.
There?
Okay, set it down on the mat.
Okay. Anyway, so this particular tool has 2 different sizes. This is for 1/4 inch bias tape, this little one, and this bigger one is for 1/2 inch bias tape, or you don't have to do it on the bias. You could do it just 1/4 inch wide strips. But for the bias is good for curves. So I'm going to show you one of the first things that I've done, and this is a Celtic knot, and this is all done on the bias, so we can do the curves really well. I kind of got messy with my glue, but I was a little bit in a hurry. So,
Margot says hello, Dick.
Well, say hello to her. Dick
Don't
says hi.
to you,
I don't know if you
Margot.
can hear him, but he's having fun today. And your name has stuck, although it's apparently people. I don't know what they think. Anyway, so
I think it's hilarious.
I think so too. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to use this tool, the different things that you can use with it. Now, the first tool that you saw last week is a standalone tool. We sell it by itself. This tool we sell by itself, or we sell it in a 10-piece kit. And we're going to be going through the whole kit over the weeks, but we do have a class coming up on Sunday. And if you would like to attend the class, you'll get to see all the different things that you can do with the whole set. And it's pretty amazing, all the things. But I'm going to show you how to do the 1/4 inch bias tape right now. I did it in black. Black is hard to see, so I'm not doing it in black. And you can see this is on the bias because, you know, my stripes are going, that's like a 45 degree ankle or whatever. So this is what we do, okay? I have a wool mat here. Your ironing surface, your ironing board or whatever is fine. And I use fork pins in order to hold my fabric because it gives me a little bit more tension on the fabric and it helps keep it in line. So this is what you do. I've cut this a 1/2 inch, okay? And this is going to be the hardest part for you, and once you get it down you'll be fine, but you're going to fold it in thirds to the two to the center like this, and we're going to press that, okay? And we want to get a couple inches pressed so we can get it through our little binding tool. There we go. Okay, that should be good enough. So I'm going to run it like a belt buckle, up through one side, down through the other. And then I'm going to secure it to my ironing surface. Now there's a little trick when you're working with bias. If you pull on it, because it's so stretchy, it narrows it out and then it won't go through the little binding tool correctly. So see how I've been able to get my little fork together there and secure it really nice? Okay, now as I pull, no, I'm off.
She's off every day.
I'm off. Okay, here we go. No, I got it. I'm off. It isn't usually this hard. It's just hot in here, and I've got my little shakes today. And I need to... Do you have a pair of scissors? I never get all the stuff I need. Oh, yeah, don't throw the scissors. Let me come over there. And I'm sorry about this. Okay. Let's do it again. You know, I just get really nervous when I get on camera. Kind of like Cindy.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, another thought you could do with this same tool is to use it to make spaghetti straps.
Definitely.
If you were, you know, making a
dress
or whatnot.
I would make them out of I would make them 1/2 inch. I wouldn't make them a 1/4 of an inch. That's for sure.
But
But for
wants to know if it'll help you if you starch the fabric first.
yeah, it may. Good idea.
Good thinking, Margot.
Good thinking, Margot. Yeah.
I like keeping you around.
Okay, now here we go. See how it fold? Yeah. See how it should fold it? Too much tension on it though will. There we go. Let's see if I can get it. You know, I do these things before the show and they work perfectly. And then on the show,
It's always how it is.
and I did it just before we went on air. I did one. And here it is, and it's perfect. And there's my strip, but I'm going to do it, dang it, if it takes me the whole 15 minutes. Because I know I can do it. Okay. And usually
Anyways.
it's perfect. Every time.
It's really cool when you're doing the bias strips, if you are using a stripe like you did, because you get almost that candy cane
Effect, yes.
Yeah, it just looks like it's going around and around and around. So it's really awesome for bindings, especially.
Yeah, and you can do a flange on your binding also in bias. The only time you really need bias strips is if you're going around curves. If you're outlining some applique, or if you are doing stained glass windows, or if you're doing like the Celtic knot that I did. And this, oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Hold on. This might help. Okay. Now let's see. It's still slipping.
I know what's wrong.
What?
Well, we didn't fill that flamingo glass.
Oh. There we go. I got it. There we go. Okay, so it's folding it if he's getting the picture good. It's folding the fabric to the back. Let me advance myself here. And I'm going to show it to you when I'm done because it's pretty amazing. We don't want to pull on the binding because that will stretch it, and if you stretch it, the fabric won't move to the back. But you can see it's folding it underneath. And I've got, can you see how that meets right there in the center, the two seams? Somebody tell me if you can see it.
I can see it.
Okay, good. So this, it automatically folds it to the back, and you can get your bias tape that way. Okay, now on your 1/2 inch, which we're cutting at 1 inch, right here, this is going to be, I'm going to do it the opposite direction. So when you're doing the 1/4 inch, the fold is going to be down to the mat. If you're doing the 1/2 inch, the fold is going to be up on top. So I've cut this piece 1 inch, and I'm folding two to the center like that. Then I'm going to take my tool, and I'm going to come up like a belt buckle through one side, down through the other side. I'm going to secure it to my mat, and I'm going to use 2 pins so I get both sides like that. Okay, and as I pull this down, you notice that my fingers don't go anywhere near it, so I'm not burning myself. Let's get that pulled down like that.
Well, we've all burned ourselves a million times trying to make binding or bias,
right, especially when it's so
anything.
small. Okay, let me get myself out of the way here. And then I just push my iron in that little V and see how it folds the tape, or folds the fabric to the center. Not burning my fingers. And once you get the hang of it, and this mat is small, so, but perfect bias tape in 1/2 inch. Now, the kind of things that you can do, I can do both of them together, put one on top of the other, and get a nice little trim, a strap, if you want two different fabrics for your strap, a little bit of extra detail. You can fold your fabric, and then you can do decorative stitches on it for trim and straps and things like that. And this is it doing the 1/4 inch, not bias. This is on the straight of grain. So those are some of the things that you can do. If you're going to take my class on Saturday, you're going to see a lot more things that you can do with this size. This size is normally $9.99. We have it on special this week for $8.49, so it's $1.50 off. And you get as I say, you get the 2 sizes. But then now the other things that you can do, if you happen to make very small things like children's dresses or doll clothes or stuff like that, you can actually bind the armholes with the 1/2 inch or the 1/4 inch tool. You can make straps for masks. These are a little small. The 1/2 inch might be okay, but I would go to the 7/8, 7/16 tool for the straps, and I'll show you how we do that. We have a video online also. And you just use this as your, when you're cutting apart your strips, if you're going to sew them together. This is your 1/4 inch seam allowance. And we also have the hash marks for you to finish off your binding perfectly. If you watched our class last week, I forgot to cut the binding, so there was a little excess, but Steph took care of it. But we had the right idea, but everybody caught it. It was funny because they all said, "You forgot to cut it, you forgot to cut it." So I forgot to cut it. So anyway, that's the tool. These are some of the things you can do with it. If you'd like to sign up for the class, just mention below in the comments, Fast Fold class, and I'll get you on the list, and you'll get a test email. And we're going to be doing it on Zoom this time. So it will be much, yes, we're hoping that it'll be much better as far as the picture and the sound is concerned. We tested it last night, and it seemed to work really well. So
yeah, we really hope so, because we have had nothing but fits trying to figure out what is going to be the best way for us to do classes. Because, listen, we're stuck home.
Yeah.
We don't have, you are our audience. So, and this is what we do. You know, we teach classes. This is, you know, we develop products and we teach classes. That's what we do.
And it shows we instruct people quickly about the different things that they can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're constantly teaching. Yeah.
Correct. And so we hope that you're enjoying the classes, and we hope that Zoom is going to be a better fit for us as far as the classroom style that we, you know, that we've been trying to get across anyway.
We're going to do one more thing. When we talk about putting a little flange in your binding, you're going to have to take a 1/2 inch piece and you're going to have to fold it in half. And usually when we do that, we fold, we press, we fold, we press. We have to stop constantly. But this is how it works if you're just going to do it in half. Get it started a little bit there. And we're going to take our tool. Now, it doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed, because the V's you can iron with your left hand going one way or your right hand going the other way. I happen to be right-handed. Here we go. So we're going to secure it to our surface again. We're only going to need 1 pin, I think. Get that one out of the way. And then just get yourself your hands out of the way. And then you're just going to move you down and you're going to just press. And it's going to automatically fold it. And it's going to...
It's quick.
It's quick and it's fast. And just ask Susan Freeman, because she did 400 inches of binding last week with her Fast Fold. And she said it went perfectly. So I'm very happy. So...
15 minutes.
We're at 15 minutes? Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us. I just wanted to let you know that coming up we have the Fast Fold class on August the 23rd. That's this Sunday at 2. We're going to have an expansion set class with Stephanie on the 30th, which is the second set of beginner templates. We're going to have an applique class, which is going to be reverse applique. It is going to be fusible applique. It's going to be raw edge applique, needle turned applique. We're going to go through all of those different techniques, and that is going to be on September the 6th. Badass binding is September the 13th. With Stephanie, fidget quilts on the 20th of September with me, and then the stone set, the set that Stephanie demoed yesterday. She's going to have a class on that on September the 27th. So below in the comments, if you want all the classes, just put all classes. If you want specific classes, put the name of the class, and we'll get an email to you to verify that we can get in touch with you. So thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you soon.
Yes, and don't forget to share.
Oh yes, please share and follow, and hit the notification button.
Yes, so those are all important things. So not just on the Steph and G Show page, but also on the Notions You Need, which is the company that G and Dave own, and the Farrell's Country Stitching as well. Those things are really, really important, and your shares are very important. So we appreciate you all very much.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.